Please welcome the wonderful Jessie Barnes, Teresa Krammer, and Vanessa Mitchell. Woo! Ladies, can you tell the audience what exactly Sports Bra Squad ATX is and what inspired you to start it?
Sports Bra Squad ATX is a community of runners that all feel that everyone should feel comfortable enough in their skin to run without a shirt because it is fucking hot. And we run a lot of miles and it's really hard. And I guess how we started it, we had seen someone post on Instagram about running in her sports bra for the first time, and we thought that was really cool. We were like, hell yeah, like, get it, girl, that's amazing. But then all still were like, oh, but like all my friends should totally do that, that's badass, but we still felt like, but not me, right? Like, everyone else should do it, like, yes, queen, but not me. So we had dinner one night, it was like a girls' night, and for me anyway, my perspective of that conversation was, I looked at these two of my good friends, and I was just like, they are strong, they're incredible, they're amazing, they should not feel insecure, they should feel totally confident to go out there and run in their sports bra. But meanwhile, like I said, I still felt insecure and like it wasn't an option for me. But as we talked and they expressed their insecurities and I realized how similar they were to mine, I realized everything I wanted to say to them about how amazing they were, I needed to say to myself as well. And that was really the root for Sports Bra Squad. So we thought we were all intimidated a little bit to run in our sports bras. So we thought, let's just get a few friends together, throw up a Facebook event, maybe 8 people will show up. In the first one, we had like 30 people. And the conversation was really amazing. And then cut to 4 years later, and now we have like more than 100 people at our runs. So it started out pretty simple.
Awesome. Yeah, I love the concept of it. I was like, hell yeah. I just have to get comfortable with the running aspect. My favorite exercise is stationary bike. So I actually did take off my shirt the other day. I had a bra on, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm doing it. It was very dark in that room. It was very dark. Why do you feel like it's important to have a safe and supportive community for women like Sports Bra Squad ATX?
I think we've learned a lot. Jessie kind of touched on that. We all kind of had our own insecurities, but as we've met different people, we hear different stories and different perspectives, which I think is really important. We all kind of have that same root. I'm not enough. I should be something else. So we can connect that way, but we get to hear different perspectives. And as we've grown, just the community aspect, right? I have these 2 badass women next to me. I have another core group of women that have really changed my life. And as we go forward, that's really what I want for everyone that comes to our runs.
And actually, you said something when we did the little promo video that this opened up a whole new set of girlfriends.
Yeah.
Of female friendships and fostering female friendships
Yeah.
together, I think is one of the key things that we figured out that we can do.
Yeah.
And that's very important because Bravohood is single-handedly sabotaging the idea that women are friends. So what are your favorite memories from the group or biggest takeaways you've learned?
Wow. My favorite memories, the things, like, do you
I am
have
part
all
of
night?
Walters.
Can we take the whole show? I
I
think
don't know in this place.
my favorite things are when individual people come up to us either during or after and tell us how much it's meant to them. Or they tell us about the first time that they ran in a sports bra and they say, never going back. I think that to me is like, yes, we've changed your life. You're gonna start looking at yourself a different way. You're gonna continue to do it and think about how strong you are every time you do it. And it's not just running, it's yoga, it's CrossFit, it's doing yard work, it's riding your bike, riding the stationary bike. It's kind of just everything. We deserve that comfort like all the time. And that to me is the best part.
That's awesome. Do you guys have a favorite running path that you recommend?
We run downtown a lot, like Town Lake,
Town
Ladybird
Yeah.
Lake, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's pretty popular and lots of people.
Sorry, I asked that to make people think I run. But who's a strong female leader in your own lives?
I mean, I'm sitting next to them.
I know.
Good
Yeah.
answer, because that would have been awkward. I was like, I've never had 3 women like on the couch, and it's like, oh shit, they have to say each other.
Well, there's so many now.
Yeah.
We've met so many, kind of like anybody who shows up, especially if it's your first time and you don't know anybody and you show up. And we should say too, it's not just women anymore. It's men, it's young girls, it's everybody now.
Well, even like my mom has always worn, she's very like, just like jeans and t-shirts kind of person, and she always wears crew neck tees, and she just recently started wearing v-neck tees. She's 75, and she said it's because of Sports Bra Squad. It's amazing.
I love that. That's so precious. What advice would you give to someone who wants to exercise in public but feels uncomfortable or hesitant to do so, perhaps due to unrealistic expectations of what a woman's body should look like enforced by capitalism-fueled patriarchal depictions in media?
Talk to your girlfriends and tell them how you feel.
I mean, the reason we started the group was a little bit selfish because it felt scary, the 3 or the 6 of us doing it. And we were like, well, let's, coax some other people to come do it with us and to take the focus off of us. I think that's why people feel comfortable doing it, but just showing up for yourself and for your friends.
Yeah, and I like to think early on in my running career, especially when I was first running my sports bra, I don't know that anyone was paying attention to me running around town like, but I was like, maybe I'll inspire someone, but it was like, well, maybe someone else will look at me and say, if she can do it, I can do it. So that helps me take the focus off of myself and my insecurity and however I'm feeling that day about my body, and just be like, well, this is about more than me and what I'm running in today. And it's like, I try and create the environment that I want to live in. So I think that's good advice for some people too. It's just like, make it bigger, make it about more than yourself.
Can you tell us about some of the businesses and groups you've partnered with lately? I know Rogue Running, your upcoming run meet. November Project Austin is another one, Austin Runners Club, and how you guys have joined forces with other groups in Austin.
So November Project, they're actually co-leaded by 2 women, so it's kind of a perfect fit. But my experience going November Project was this great community environment where everybody was welcoming, and I think going to that made me think, oh, this is really what I want people to feel welcome when they come to our group. So partnering with them just felt super natural.
You can't hide at November Project.
No, they're like intensely positive at 6 a.m. I mean, it's been interesting this year, especially as the group has grown. We haven't really reached out to people much previous. And then this year, all of a sudden, after our first run this year had 140 people, we suddenly started getting emails about hey, we'd like to partner with you, which is amazing, and we so appreciate the support. We're also super protective of Sports Bra Squad, so it involves one email from a potential partner, and it's 17 emails between us about what looks like a good partnership and maintaining ownership, and because we're not trying to sell anyone anything at Sports Bra Squad. Right. We want it to be pure and just exactly what it is. But it's been great. I mean,
it's really helped us foster the community too.
Yeah.
'Cause I think a lot of people were finished with their run and they were like, well, how do I interact with these other women? But if you hand them, some snacks or a beer, and then now it's, you can kind of encourage them to hang out and talk and get to know each other. So it's pretty cool.
And having it at a store instead of just, I don't know, there's more place for people to shop and stuff. It's been really nice this year to see people talk more after the runs and get to know each other.
Yeah, were your runs in the beginning meet me in the middle of the woods or on the street corner? Because it's hard. People have different running paths, and there's you just start from an unmarked van, and then I don't know.
We definitely had some confusion with Auditorium Shores because not everybody knows it is Auditorium Shores.
Right. What do you hope to see for the future of Sports Bra Squad ATX?
Oh man.
We actually have an appointment to sit down and dream about it, the 3 of us together. So that is a huge question for us. It could be big. We always want it to stay community focused. We never want to sell anybody anything. We just want it to be continuing to build each other up.
All right, as soon as I see like CBD drinking water from you guys, I'm calling you out on your shit. Because I'll know you went corporate. But that's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. As tradition on our show, I go to Dollar Tree, not a sponsor, and gift the strong female leaders. And usually I do like problematic copy wine glasses, but this time, you guys are runners, so I assume you drink water. So there was a tropical theme going on at Dollar Tree. And I was like, I don't have a party to shop for, but this one says, tropic like it's hot. And this one's less funny. It's like, stand tall and stand out. And it's a flamingo, and no one cares, flamingo. So thank you so much for joining us.